scary wheelbarrow, and now we're about to head off around the village. Good lad. Hello, Merry Christmas to you. Hannis and I are back. So we did originally start alive, but then we had to pass a wheelbarrow, which was very traumatic. So I just thought it'd be easier to get him past him with two hands. So we passed it, and now we're on our way around the village. So I hope everybody's having a lovely day, whether you're with friends, family, animals, or even on your own this Christmas. But you're not on your own anymore because you're with Hannis and I now, and we're going to take you for a nice scenic Christmas trip out around Cartmel. So it's been a little while since Hannis has been out, actually. Hello, Peniel. I hope I pronounced that right. Merry Christmas to you. It's a bit windy here, you can see in the trees. Typical English winter. But Hannis will be happy to be out because he hasn't been out for a little while. Because sometimes this time of year, because a lot of times this time of year, sorry, I did have a microphone in, but it's decided that the accessory is no longer supported by iPhone, even though I have been using this for the last however long. So if anyone can not hear me, please let me know. So we're going for a nice little scenic walk around the lanes. Good boy. Go on. Hi, Ruth. No, Ruth, you are not alone anymore. Thank you for joining us today. I hope the sound is audible on here. I'm having to talk quite loudly because I did have a microphone in, but my phone has all of a sudden decided it doesn't want to be friends with it anymore. So apologies for the wind noise you can no doubt hear in the background. But, hiya. But Hannis and I will take you for a nice little ride around the village. So I hope everybody, regardless of where you are and what you're doing, that you've all got a nice Christmas dinner to eat later, regardless of what that is. You know, it could be pizza, it could be espresso martinis, it doesn't matter. I myself are partial to an espresso martini, but today I have hit up the Prosecco. Lovely stuff, I know. Come on, little man. Oh no, the rain has started, sadly, although it's only a light covering. Oh, whoa, Ruth! Lusby, you can hear me, that's so exciting! Whoa, that's incredible, even without the microphone. Beautiful stuff. So, beside us here are some sheep. They're not our sheep, I don't know what breed they are or where they come from, but they're having a very nice Christmas. Oh, great, Pemiel. Hi, Nancy. Happy holidays to you too. So by the sounds of it, some of you are from the States. I can only tell because you said happy holidays. And in the UK, we don't normally use that greeting. We say happy Christmas. And in Spain, you know, the Spanish ones of you, Feliz Navidad, Prospero Año y Felicidad. I promise I'm not to sing on here, though. I pinky promise. So, and those are the only Christmas greetings, I know. Sorry about the screen at the moment. I'm just regathering my reins. You might have a few like wobbles throughout this, just while Hannis and I pick ourselves up. Well, by that I mean me. Oh, it's a tree root, so that blew over in a recent storm we had here, you know. Just a minor interlude. But anyway, we're enjoying today. Little Hannis hasn't been out for a while, and I thought, what better one to, well, I was half thinking of bringing Rankska out, but she's in season. And also little Hannis and I, we work together and it's what we do. And Hannis as well, it's especially special because everything he's been through with his little eyeball, it has been touch and go here and there, and he's still here, still going. He did Christmas in Cartmel and he's taken you all out now on Christmas Day. It's even raining now, Hannis. We've got water falling from the sky. But that water is very, very helpful, for it helps hydrate the landscape and make Cumbria beautiful. And it's really nice. Good boy, he's just having sneezing. And Hannis does, of course, you can't see him, you can't see his face, but you can see the corner there. He does, of course, have his Ray-Bans on. Hi Freya, his little equivisor, because he is the coolest horse ever. And over there you can see one of our fields. There's no horse in it, but you can see the field. There's a big puddle up ahead. Hannis doesn't like puddles, so we'll stay in the middle of the road, you know, we'll hog it. We're going to hog the road today, Hannis. Although it's Christmas, so in theory not many folk should be out. They should be all inside getting fat, which is what I will be doing after this. Come after Boxing Day, you may or may not see me on videos looking about 3 times as big as I am now due to the amount that everyone's feeding me. My mum's feeding me later, she's cooking a Christmas dinner, my grandparents are feeding me tomorrow. You know, I'm one lucky little person. Oh, Nancy, you're enjoying your morning tea. Incredible. What time is it where you are? Merry Christmas, Freya. My little sister's called Freya. I always think as well, the sound of the feet is gorgeous. The sound of the clip-clop and the tarmac. You just can't beat it. Oh, it's 7:50. Here in the UK, it is approximately, well, it's 1:52, so about 10 to 2 in the afternoon. Wow. So we've got, Hannis, you've got people from all over the world right now, you know. We've got an English girl riding a Dutch horse and hanging out with people, I suspect the US. I could be wrong though. But anyway, you know, it's lovely to have so many people with us here from all over. There's some more sheep in the field there, you can see the view. We're so lucky with the view here. It's gorgeous, right in the Carmel Valley. Whoa, 8:52 where you are in the States, Cassidy. Well, good morning to you and a very happy Christmas. You know, has anyone got a warm Christmas where it's warm and sunny instead of windy and wet? Or has anyone got snow this Christmas? You know, the ultimate Christmas weather. Hannis and I have got stereotypical Lakeland weather. We are, of course, in the middle as we are in Cumbria, but there is nowhere else where we would rather be. Oh, thank you, Nancy. They all love carrots, especially this time of year. You know, in the winter when the grass hasn't got as much in it, they will love those, so thank you very much. Hannis, did you hear that? Nancy's just bought you some carrots, so when you've got them in your tea tonight. Oh, hi Stephanie, so you've just woken up. Well, Hannis and I have been awake for several hours now, as in the UK it's nearly 2 in the afternoon. 47 degrees Fahrenheit and rain here in Lower. Wow. So normally snowy, so a bit different for you this year. Lovely. Well, it would be lovely if it wasn't raining, but you know, the rain really, as long as it doesn't rain considerably amounts, it's a blessing because we need water to survive. So I'm just going to faff with my reins a minute. So if the view looks a bit weird, that's why. It's because I just needed 2 hands. Just going to pick him up a bit more. There we go. There we go. So you're all seeing the between the ears view here of Cumbria in the UK. my family waffles this morning. By my family, there was 3 of us, so luckily I didn't have to cater to large amounts, but everybody survived, you'll be glad to know. And I like to think of myself as an absolute domestic weapon as a result of that. You know, I actually think it makes me wife material. Like, I can't cook anything else, but if you marry me, you can have waffles for breakfast once a year at Christmas. So the wind's picking up a bit now, so the sound might go a little bit, but that's okay because you still get to see Hannis's ears and his flowing mane. And you know, before I came out here, you know, it's not acceptable to drink and drive. However, I have been drinking and now I am riding, so it's a drink and ride. And I think that is fine because, you know, people that go on the hunt, the national hunt, those people are like the biggest alkies in the entire world, yeah? They have like hip flask priests before they go out, people that give them drinks as they go round, whereas Holes has just had a Bucks Fizz and a glass of wine. So she's not a astronomical alkie, nor is she providing harm to animals. Well, not that I know about a hunt, but I know it's not bad. I have. She is just causing harm to Tamara because Tamara was slightly concerned about Hull swerving down a road with alcohol. But I just drank the Prees, you know. I haven't consumed anything since we've been out. And Hannis is having a nice little time, a nice little leg stretch. Yes, and a Christmas. Well, it's Christmas afternoon now. Hi Paul, happy Christmas. Hi Cassidy. Snow, whoa, 51 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm assuming that's warm, no, or cold. I don't know Fahrenheit. I work in Celsius because I'm English. Whether that's good or bad, I am unsure. But you know, I don't like to think of myself as a Pacific nationality. You know, Halls is. I am a unique being. I'm not quite sure where I come from. 32 degrees is 0. Oh, Jesus. That's chilly then. Thank you, Nancy. Yeah, it's not that cold here. It's pretty mild, actually. I'm just down in a polo neck. Hannis is naked. By that, I mean he doesn't have a quarter sheet or anything on, which we sometimes put on them if it's chilly. But he gets very, very woolly in winter, so we're actually considering clipping him again. Oh, there's some more sheep there. Look. Oh, little sheeples. Okay, Hannis, whenever you're ready. Do you fancy taking it forward to a little trot? Oh yeah, good boy. It's a nice little trot. And he's so good, bless him. They all know this route like the back of their hand. They don't even need a rider on their back to take them round. They know their village. I love their Friesian ears. And Hannis has the best mane. Good lad. Okay. And we'll bring it back here to a walk. Good lad. That's it, good boy. He is just the best, this little Hannis. Come on, gorgeous. Good lad. Oh, thanks, Ruthless. And Cassidy, 51 degrees Fahrenheit is 10 degrees Celsius. Yeah, it's probably about that. Oh my god, it's Jane! Hannis, it's Jane! Sorry, everybody. I'm just going to tell you the Jane Holden story. You know, let's think of it as a Christmas story with Hulls. So, once upon a time, there was a little farm. It's actually quite a big farm. Well, no, it's not big. It's mid of the range. Called Greenbank, more known as the Friesian Experience, nestled in the beautiful countryside of Cartmel. And on that farm, there lived a very special little horse called Hannis, along with a load of other very special little horses. But for the purpose of this Christmas storybook, we will be focusing on the special little horse called Hannis, whose ears you can see right now. And one day, visiting this farm, was a lady called Jane. Jane comes from Devon, and Jane came for an experience, and she just kept on coming back because she loved it so much. And she loved Hannis so much, and she became a firm member of the Hannis fan club. And Jane, over the years, she's become part of our little Friesian family, and she always just pops up to takes the little men out. Little Hannis, she even sponsored him his rug alongside Rosie. And yeah, she's always on hand whenever we need her. She also went down to go and see Nero before he came up here. So big up Jane, who's spending Christmas with her slightly worse half Neil. Hi Neil. Sorry, me and Neil have an interesting dynamic. Neil sends me little memes on Facebook Messenger, which I can't share with you here because some of them are slightly not appropriate for the YouTube space. Although Neil means well, we just both share a slightly dark and dirty sense of humour, which I will not share here because I'm sure some of you would like it, but I'm sure there are others of you that wouldn't appreciate it. Oh, Jane, we love you too. And Neil, even if he does look a bit like someone out of one of those Night Stalker movies, just like the serial killer. Hi Diane in Northern California. Merry Christmas. You are certainly... Oh, thanks. Thank you, Diane. Thank you very much. The Sierra Foothills. That sounds incredible. Yes, this little man is wonderful. He really is the gift that keeps on giving. Oh, Gretchen! Oh my god, Hannis, it's Gretchen. Sorry, Gretchen has been following us on YouTube since day one. She's one of the OGs, so thank you to everyone that's been following us on YouTube. But Gretchen's supported us since day one, and she provides incredible comments for us all, as do many of you on here. Oklahoma, Florida, I'm assuming. Horse capital of Florida. I think I've seen not documentaries but clips of that, where don't they have special crossings and stuff for horses only, a bit like cycle lanes but for horses. We don't need those here because we're blessed with our lanes and they're quite quiet, and even if we do pass anything big, drivers around here are genuinely quite considerate. So here we're just passing Cartwell Racecourse, which is the racecourse in our village. There's the cemetery, RIP, and a very Merry Christmas to all of the deceased people resting there. I genuinely mean that, by the way. I'm not being disrespectful. RIP to all of you beautiful souls that have passed and are up there in the spirit world. But anyway, this is the racecourse, and it's the smallest racecourse in the UK. But it's a very, very popular family day out with everyone. Oh, see, look, it's the Carmel sign. You know, you haven't lived if you haven't been to Carmel, because it's where Hannis lives. Oh, Jane! So Jane's had to stop cooking, so she's gonna starve her husband Neil. Good on you, Jane. Yeah, Jane, you better be back here soon in the new year, because it's 2024 in a few days, everyone. You know, have we got New Year's resolutions? I don't. I do not, but if you've got any, feel free to share. We'll just pull in here and allow this car to pass, because you know we're very considerate road users. New equestrian centre, the largest in the... Wow, Gretchen, that's cool. I'm just going to adjust my reins again before we proceed. Come on, can you go this way? Good man. There we go. The largest equestrian centre in the USA. That's cool. That is cool. Yeah, but it'll have nothing from Greenman Farm. I'm telling you that now. No, I'm joking. Oh, wow, Jane. Well, enjoy your Christmas dinner, you know. Enjoy. My mum's cooking me one. Well, not me personally, but our family, because she's a babe. Although I did make her waffles this morning for breakfast and I didn't kill anyone, so that's always helpful. So we're just approaching the village now. I might not take you all the way around because it's raining and because it's Christmas. I might be soft and sad and go home, but I will at least take you to see the Sticky Toffee Pudding shop, because that's where Sticky Toffee Pudding comes from, and it's an iconic British dessert, which of course originates from the Sticky Toffee Pudding shop in Cartmel. We'll call it the Sticky Toffee Pudding headquarters. Good boy. So, you know, back to New Year's resolutions. Has anyone got any? Are you going to stick to them? You know, if you want to put them here, I will ask you about them on future videos for accountability. Now then, that car is cool. It's a bit vintage, but it's cool. Oh, that is cool. Whoa, I love the little stickers on it. Sorry, we've gone from horses to cars. Designer claret. Lovely. Whoa. Oh, I'm doing a bit of marketing for whoever that is. And there's the racecourse stables. A pile of stones, some cones. 30 miles an hour, Hannis. We better slow down. We don't want to disobey the speed limit. No, Hannis, you know, 30 is enough. I need to hold your horses a bit, slow down. But Carmel, to those of you that haven't seen it on any of our videos before, it really is a charming little village. And it's one of those as well, it's almost kind of, not completely, but it's almost set in time. It hasn't had, it's kept a lot of its unique buildings and features, which is really sweet, because it's important to preserve history. Hannis, we're going to pull into the parking space here because there's a motor vehicle approaching. See, look, we're in the white lines and everything. Go us. That was a beautiful parallel park, Hannis. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, did you see that parallel park, everyone? If only I could do that in a car. I still can't do that. I am not safe to be on the road unless I have a supervising adult next to me in the passenger seat, which is normally my very traumatised mother. Gretchen, haha, when you get to 70, the only resolution to make is to make it through another year. I quite agree, Gretchen. Same here, I'm only 19. But I have to say, I have discovered the old person life early, and personally, I see it as a blessing and an advantage. When most people my age, they're going out in the town consuming alcohol. What's Hall doing? Well, Hall's in bed by 7. She's just had a cup of Horlicks. I love it. I love the old person life, and I think the earlier you discover it, the better. Cassidy, yeah, no, I agree. Just taking things day by day, because you never know quite what's going to happen. Definitely, especially in today's world. And there is the Sticky Toffee Pudding shop, and here we have it. It's Lookout Mill. So there's a tree there, and a tree there, and that is, I've forgotten the name of it, the fish labs doing some work. They're digging a big hole. There's plenty of pubs here. It's a very tiny little village, but there's about 5 pubs. Hannah's becoming this way cool under the little Christmas archway. Well, it's not actually a Christmas archway, but it's just cute, you know what I'm saying? There's a nice little shop display all lit up. Oh, someone's got a wreath out. Lovely. Oh, those are cool. Whoa. So, if you like, I can, don't worry, we're not going to spy on anyone through their windows, because I think that's probably slightly illegal, actually, but that would be pretty cool, just look inside people's houses. And it's just being healthy and getting broken wrists rehabilitated. Oh, good luck with that, Nancy. Yeah, rehabbing your wrist. Yeah, we'll have to rehab Mabel in the new year when she's finished her box rest for her fractured pedal bone. So, you can follow Mabel's journey and you can rehab together. Because rehab's, it's a tricky one, because I know I've never had to rehab anything myself, which I'm very lucky and grateful for. There's a Christmas tree. This is Loncloon, the Michelin star restaurant in the village. And fun fact, everybody, they have their own farm called Our Farm, and the vegetables that grow on there, guess whose manure fertilises the vegetables? It is none other than Hannis and his friends. So I personally think it was Hannis and his friends that were responsible for their Michelin star, for the sensational vegetables as fertilised by Hannis. Oh look, as if I'm cute, he's dropping someone out. I probably can't say that. That's probably a bit too out there, but yeah, you get the idea. But no, Loncloon is a very lovely restaurant, and we've frozen. Oh no, we're moving again. Loncloon is a very lovely restaurant, well worth going to. Although it is a bit spenny though, I've never been because it's a bit on my budget. But when I'm an old person and I finish my travels, I'll save up for it one day. And there's a little river. We love rivers. The running water. And up there's the Priory. Cassidy, a very special event to look forward to. My niece said, first birthday for a baby. Oh, Cassidy, congratulations, that is so cool. Yes, Gretchen, English pubs, there's nothing else quite like it, whether that's for better or for worse. You do get some interesting specimens in there. I'm talking about the old bald men called Gary. I don't know why, but that's just quite a stereotype I've just made. So if you are an old bald man called Gary, happy Christmas, and I'm sure you're lovely. But there are some of your kind that they can just be quite outlandish in English pubs. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, our English pubs, they're part of our culture in Britain. Britain doesn't have a culture other than pubs, beans on toast and caterpillar cakes. Oh, and fish and chips, although fish and chips was brought over by Jewish people, so, we can't even take credit for that. Oh, Hannis, you've got some little friends. Hello, Hannis's little friends. So we don't know their names, so we'll just call them Merry and Christmas for today. We can change their names again when we find out what they are. Jane, When you were old like me and Neil, you mean? Well, Jane, those are your words, not mine. But yes. Anyway, Gretchen, a New Year's baby, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be very cool, a New Year's baby. Then you could just call her New. Well, that'd be a bit of a weird name for a baby. Imagine if that was your name. But then again, there have been kids named Sprout, like they've been born around Christmas, which is pretty cool, to be fair. I'm going to name all of my kids after the horses. So I'm going to have 5, and I already know I'm having 3 girls and 2 boys. So the boys, I'm going to name one after Hannis, so I'm going to have Hannis, and then I'm going to name another one after one of our late stallions. I'm going to call him Wouter. And then the girls, I'm going to name them after Sjoukje, Jolanda and Noortje, although I do also want to name one after Ishka, so Sjoukje is going to have to be double barrel, Sjoukje, Ishka, because they're full sisters. So that's what I'm naming my children. If anyone wants to free childcare, you can already put your name down now. Although you've got time, because I'm just indicating with this arm here. Because I'm not planning on conceiving till I'm at least 26, because I've got some things I need to do. I mean, A, I need to find their dad, that kind of helps. And B, there's some travel I need to go on. Probably need to find them a place to live as well. But yeah, that's the plan for the future, 5 kids. Anyway, yes, so good luck with your... So Cassidy, that's very exciting. Good luck with your... Sorry, I'm just reading back through. Oh, your niece. So that is, if your niece has a child, I'm not quite sure what you call that, but that's exciting. New family member. Nancy, you've never had kids, but fur babies. Yeah, no, fur babies are the best. I know many people who have done that. They just like fur babies, and I think that is absolutely great. They are children in a slightly different way. You can find a dad in the pub. Okay, Gretchen, cheeky. But you have to bear in mind, Gretchen, over here, around here, there are occasional youths that go to the pub like myself, but on the whole, they are over the age of 45, which is a little bit old for me. Just saying. Gretchen, your niece is a couple of days back. There we go. Such an amateur. Sorry, Hannis. Now, this little road here is called Barngarth, and it's very sweet. Got loads of lovely little houses down it. There's some holiday lets as well. This house up ahead is a holiday let. The black one, well, it's not black, it's kind of very dark grey, but that's a holiday let. So is everybody home for Christmas, or is anyone on holiday, away for Christmas? I can smell aftershave. Sorry, when men put on really strong aftershaves and you can smell it. It just looms wherever they walked. That's what I can smell right now. So the wind is picking up a little bit, but that's okay. So I'm just going to indicate. Now there's no cars coming, which is good because I can't say I really look properly. Not that I should be admitting that on here, but it's a quiet day and I couldn't hear anything. So, over there is another light up tree. How exciting. Oh look, it's a little buzzing footpath and a car. After I've got off Hannis when we get home, I will show him in his Christmas gear, because he's got some little, I couldn't find any red leg wraps, so we had to go with burgundy, and he does of course have a little Christmas nose on and his Ray-Bans, otherwise known as his Echo visor. There's another pub behind us there actually, so there is, I'm just going to count in my head to let you know the number. There is 4 pubs in the village, at least, along with a couple of other kind of bars and hotels, so that's pretty cool. But you see, that's because, up north, other than go hiking and do cool outdoorsy stuff, which I do love to do, if you're not into that, there's nothing else to do here but drink, so that's why there's so many pubs. And there's the children's playground. And we're coming back through the village now. So Hannis has had a nice little walk around for Christmas Day, stretching his little leglets. Someone's got some cool little light up trees in their garden. I love it. And in front of us there is the Priory. I would love to tell you the history behind it, but I don't know it, so I can't. Oh, there's the vintage shop. That's where I get really cool vintage clothes from. It is ace, well worth popping into if you ever visit. There's some more twinkly lights, a little tea room there, the mallard. So it's quiet today, but you know, it's Christmas, so most people are at home with their families doing Christmas things or just sleeping. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing after my Christmas dinner when I get home. So I'm going to eat, and then no one will hear anything from me until tomorrow morning. Hi, Universal App. Carmel is very quiet today. Yes, but you know, it is Christmas, so... Hiya! Happy Christmas! So there was a couple of passers-by there that I said Happy Christmas to, but I didn't want to video them because I thought it might violate their privacy. But yeah, you know, as there's no people here, it gives you an opportunity to have a good look around the village, as it is very, very beautiful. And I think it's kind of almost a hidden gem in the lakes, to be honest, because when everyone thinks of the lakes, they always think of Windermere, Ambleside, Coniston, which are all incredible places to visit, and I definitely recommend. And even though we might not have the massive fells that those places boast, we do have incredible charm and character here. And of course, there is the Friesian experience. So just going to pull in here, allow this taxi to pass. Oh, they're letting us pass. That was very nice of them. Thank you! He just made a heart at me and I am traumatised. Okay, sorry, I don't even know who that was, but happy Christmas to him anyway. So there is Cartmel Coffee. There's a noise there that Hannis is just having a little... Hiya! Happy Christmas! That Hannis was just having a little look at. Yeah, I don't know who that taxi driver was, but he made a heart at me with his hand. Although it might have been at Hannis instead. Probably was at Hannis actually. There you go, Hannis, you got another fan. Yeah, man. So in situations like that, when you feel them get a bit tense underneath you, they're not likely to do anything silly, they're just having a little walk. You just have to remember to stay calm yourself, because I sometimes have a habit of kind of going tense and rigid, and then that only makes them more tense and rigid. Whereas if you stay quiet and calm, then yeah, that's much better. So we're on our way back home now, so you've had a nice little tour around the village. I do have the best view between the most gorgeous little ears. Okay, Hannis, are we going to have some trots to go home? Yeah, sorry, I'm just adjusting my reins, everybody. And also, I think I have just realised through doing this, the amount of pure and utter rubbish I chat. Like, believe it or not, I am not special needs, okay? I just say stuff as it is, and whatever pops into my weird little brain, and then I just say it out loud. But you know, I think it's entertaining, fresh perspective of the world. So yeah, after we've passed the racecourse stables, I'll pop Angel Eyes into a little trot and we will peruse home, everybody. And guess what? It's fed up now. It has. And it's so nice that this is the first time I've been on a horse in about 3 weeks, and I'm really looking forward to after Christmas and hopefully starting to bring them back into work, because a lot of them have kind of had a bit of downtime recently because we've been doing quite a lot of videoing. The daylight and the weather isn't always on our side, so a lot of them do end up taking a break over Christmas. It's not necessarily because it's not deliberate, like, yeah, they're gonna have a break, it's just the way thing goes. Ideally we'd rather keep them all in training, ticking over, but it's just the way it is. But hopefully after Christmas we'll be able to start them working again, and most of the work we do will probably be groundwork, just getting them stretched, flexed, building the muscle. Hannis will do another groundwork session next week after this hack, and yeah, just get everybody back into the groove, including ourselves, because when you're not riding as regularly thank you, Jane. When you're not riding as regularly, it does take a little bit to build the fitness up, because I think, that's the thing with riding. Lots of people look at it and go, well, you just sit there, the horse does all the work. Yes, you can just sit there, but if you're gonna ride the horse properly and get the best out of them, you do need to engage and use your own muscles. So anyway, come on. Oh, he's so good. So just gonna pick him up a little bit so that he's not just slopping along. There we go. So he knows we're going back home. You can see the perky ears there. You know where we're going, gorgeous. boy. Good lad. It's always important as well when you trot. Good lad. Oh. Good man, good boy. To keep them nice and balanced. Good lad. Come on, gorgeous. Home time. I know. Come on. Good boy. Home time. Oh, I'm not quite sure what that was there. A little bounce. Thank you, Cassidy. Even unfiltered. Well, yeah, you know, this can be unfiltered. Feel free to share your unfiltered views here, as long as it is not racist, homophobic, or anything like that. Share your unfiltered views of the world, please. We would love to hear them, you know, unfiltered. I think the world needs to be more unfiltered these days, especially in the modern day Western world. We are far too filtered. So we're just on our way home now, homeward bound. And if anybody would like to buy a property in Cartmel and you've got plenty of cash to spare, there is of course this freehold property by the side of us here, which is kind of like a wedding venue. So, you know, if you want a new venture in life and you've got money, why not buy it? We've got the best neighbours. We're only approximately a mile up the road. Good man. Good boy, Hannis. So yeah, this little horse, he is so cool. He even had some Christmas strawberries before he came out. Gave him some. I had to give Annie one as well because she was free rein and she saw. But I think they did enjoy their Christmas Day strawberries. And Tracy always comes out and gives them Christmas sweets first thing in the morning, which I'm sure you all saw. So yeah, Hannis and I, we're homeward bound now. We'll have a few more little trots up the lane, but he hasn't done anything for a little bit, so we'll just keep it nice and steady. Sorry, I had a tongue glitch there. Sedate. And it's so nice to be back out with him, just enjoying the world around us. Oh, there's a bed there. And I hope you all are going to have a very Merry Christmas and Boxing Day. You know, has anyone got exciting plans for New Year's Eve? And I think, you know, that's the thing about the festive period. There are many people out there and that love to have a traditional Christmas, and if that's you, then absolutely amazing. I think traditional Christmases are great, but if there's those of you out there that have more modern Christmases or your own traditions, I think that's really cool too. I think there's so much pressure around the festive season to behave in a certain way or do certain things, and actually you don't have to do anything. You know, Christmas is yours to spend it as you like with the people or the animals that you love, and I think it's just the time to take a step back, a bit of time for yourself, recharge, reconnect with your family in the kind of natural world, and just appreciate what we have around us. There is no right or wrong way to do Christmas, absolutely not. And this is how we're doing our Christmas today, Hannis and I. Because, you know, Hannis is a member of my four-legged family, as our Friesian family are like extended children, really. They're like the children that I don't yet have. But that's why I need to conceive my kids when I'm 26. It's because, obviously, the boy called Hannis needs to be the first horse he sits on. The girl called Yolanda needs to be the first horse she sits on. You get the picture, which is why I need to conceive and have them when I'm about 26, so that I can just ensure that, just in case, the horses that they're named after will get to meet them in their lifetime, which is necessary. Oh, Jane! Yes, riding your horse on Christmas, it is incredible. I think it just hits different to other days as well, because it's like, even for me, you know, doing this, working here, I absolutely adore it, but sometimes getting horses out, there's time pressure there, like, whereas Christmas Day, you can just do it, and you can just take your time with them, and there's something really, really special about that. Really special, because it's always important to give our horses our time and our love, and let them know how much we appreciate them. And I think, you know, as long as we give them the variety and the time to be horses as well, they enjoy coming out on little trips out just as much as we do. They like the change of scenery, especially the likes of Hannis. They love to do. Unfiltered. Yes. No, I agree. Ooh, a cherry pie in the oven, Cassidy. That's exciting. Lovely. I love a good cherry pie. That is incredible. Yeah. yeah, you know, unfiltered in a respectful manner. That is what I aspire to master in my life. You know, I'm a bit strange, but I'm not offensive. Well, I might be, who knows. Okay, you're gonna, yes, that's it. Get mad. Just adjusting my reins as we take it home. This is the best sound in the whole world. Good man. Okay. Oh, good lad. There we go. Made him trot up an incline there. A bit mean, but it will have done his tummy muscles and his hindquarters good. Jane, very strange noise. Have you been on the sprouts? Aren't you funny, Jane? No, that's my breeches squeaking against the saddle. I know it's a bit annoying. Sorry about that, everyone, but I'm a bit squeaky today. And no, I am not responsible for that sound, Jane. And I haven't even eaten the sprouts yet. Those are for later. That is actually disgusting, Jane. Despicable. So yeah, just letting Hannis have a breather now, because he hasn't done anything for a little while. Have you? No. But we're nearly home. It's just around the corner. You can see the scenery there. Absolutely stunning. We are so blessed to be surrounded by such gorgeous, gorgeous scenery. You know, it's like sometimes we say to ourselves, you look at here on a sunny day and you could be anywhere in the world. I don't even like to think of Greenbank Farm as part of the UK or part of anywhere. It's his own little place with its own little set of rules, and we could really do with our time zone that gives us some more hours in the day. But no, Greenbank Farm, it's all inclusive, as in we include anybody from anywhere. You don't have to be normal. You don't have to be weird. You can be anybody or anything. And here's the little stable block here. So this did used to be part of the farm, but back in the early days, Tracy's dad, he sold it to cover the costs of other things. And realistically, this would have been no good for us anyway, because it's too far from the main farm to have put horses in, and it's just, you know, these buildings and the land with it, it's an awful lot to upkeep. So it's got a new home now, but this little bit of land here is ours. Well, this little bit specifically here is shared, and then the field next door, that is ours. And it's nice because the people that own the barn and the land that comes with it now, they absolutely love it, and they keep Exmoor ponies on there, so it's gone to a good home. Just gonna pick up Hannis again after I've let him have a breather. That does not mean we're going to trot. No, sorry about the strange angles you're seeing at the moment, everybody. So sometimes when you pick them up, they do just assume that they're going forward to trot, and in a way it's a good thing because it's showing he's got the energy there. But no, all it means is I'd like him to do a little bit more of an active walk. Good boy. And Hannis, he's going to go back to bed after this. He's currently in the turnout by the house with Hoytsy, who at the moment is in the barn with little Mabes, keeping her company as she's on her box rest. And no matter how many times we do this route or drive around here or do anything around here, the views, they never ever get old, and you never stop appreciating them. We are just blessed, which is part of the reason why we love to share it all, because it would be selfish to keep it all to ourselves. way. And I'm not going to be mean and make Hannis trot up the hill, although sometimes some of them do prefer it. Although in some ways it's easier for them, because if they're going to walk properly, they have to engage a lot of stabilizing muscles. Whereas sometimes if they're going to trot and you let them kind of go their own way with it, they can just kind of swing from one diagonal pair to the other and use momentum. Unless you get them to trot slowly and sedately up hills, then that does use muscle. But I'm just going to let him walk up today. So yeah, you can see the tree there. It has destroyed the little corral area that was there for the cattle. That's not our field, but yeah, it'll take some sorting out. See, look how huge that root is. Massive uproot, massive upheaval. But yeah, Hannis and I, we're nearly home now, and it's been an absolute pleasure to have you all here with us today. So thank you very much for joining. And he is just so cool, Hannis. He is incredible, and we're so lucky to have him here. We're so lucky to have all of them, but Hannis in particular, with the likes of Rensko, Annie, Hidda and Hoitzer, they are just those 1 in a million horses. Oh, hi Katie! Yes, it is absolutely beautiful, and a very Merry Christmas to you, and thank you for joining us today on this, well, it's afternoon here, it might be morning where you are. Yeah, I think actually this is the first time ever I've been for a ride out on Christmas Day, so that's special as well, and I do love it. You know, it's nice. I've spent the morning with my family, and then I've been with the horses for a few hours, and then I'll be back with my family, and it's nice, you know, spending the time with all of the people and the animals that I love. And that's the thing I love about the festive period is, you know, obviously my family at Christmas, I'll see more of my family tomorrow. At New Year's Eve, I'm seeing my friends. It's bringing all of you, the people you love, together. And even if you don't necessarily have those people there anymore, you know, you still have animals, and there's plenty of natural abundance in this incredible world around us. So there's some sheep. And it's really nice as well, you know, if you're not spending time with family this Christmas, just to reconnect with yourself and look after you and do some special things for you this Christmas, you know, do the things you love. Oh, good boy. Oh, well, thank you for coming along, Cassidy and Nancy and Paul and everybody else that has joined us. And I hope you're having a lovely Christmas wherever you are, whoever you're with, because even if you're on your own, you're not alone, because we're part of the people. We at the Friesian Experience consider part of the people out there, people who love you, because we love anyone that follows our journey and helps us along the way. And by helps us out, I don't even mean people that have contributed financially, as much as we're grateful for any donations. It's just sharing the adventure with you all, you know, regardless of whether you contribute financially or not. It's an adventure we all share together, and we wouldn't be where we are today without the kindness, generosity and support of everybody who joins our adventure. Also, that's a big part of why we do what we do, you know. First and foremost, it is for these very special little people, are our horses, but after that it's about sharing them and spreading them as far worldwide as we possibly can, because they are quite simply magic in equine form. I don't know about you, but this little man has certainly made my Christmas magical. And here we are, we're back at the homestead, so we'll make a little trip up the driveway. Good man. Oh, Hannis, you angel. You angel. There's Hannis's boyfriend. So Hannis isn't out with the boys. That's Obi, Nero, Ice and Veebs. He's up with Hoitzy at the moment because Obi bullies him a little bit. Good lad. Those are our sheeps. Tamara's fur babies. AstraZeneca, Pfizer, Connie and Damson. And we've got house guests in the house this Christmas, so a very Merry Christmas to them. And I hope I know they'll be having a lovely time in the house. That's really cool, because they'll be making lifelong lasting family memories in there. Coming up the drive here, that's Hannis's little house at the moment, in with Hoitzy. And yeah, thank you so much, Hannis, for taking us all out with you today on your Christmas. So I'm just going to dismount in a second because I'll need to reopen the barriers because Anya's free rein. Hopefully she still is. Hopefully she hasn't gone for a little Christmas wonder. Although normally she doesn't stray very far. She knows where the food is. Okay. Oh yeah, that's an Annie whinny I've just heard. Oh. Right, so just gonna hop off. There we go. Oh, Hannis, you angel. You angel. You're a very, very special little man. Yes. So look at him. He's got his Ray-Bans on. He's got his silver saddle pad on because silver's his colour, but he's got some little Christmas polos on to be festive. And he's got his Christmas noseband on, along with his Christmas sunglasses on. Look at him over there, he knows how to pose. But this little man is just taking you all around the village today. He is incredible. Come on then, gorgeous. So you're going to come back? Yeah, are you going to take yourself back to the barn? Oh, there's Annie. So there's Annie, waiting for Hannis to come back. Hey, gorgeous. Hannis is back. Yeah, Hannis is back. So there's Annie. Where you off, little man? Oh, and here's the barn. The twinkly barn where the fairy lights are. There's Hoytsy. Don't believe us, Hoytsy. That's not nice. And little Maybelline. And the twinkly lights. So Hannis is home now. And he's there. Oh, you're going to wait there a sec. Good boy. Oh, you're going to say Happy Christmas to Mabel. Yes. So thank you so much to everyone who's joined us. Oh, you know, yeah, Hannis always comes to this corner because he knows the treats are kept here. So, thank you very much for joining us today, everybody. Thank you so much. And I'm going to stop this video now and give Hannis some well-deserved treats and get him untacked. So, but no, have an incredible Christmas, everybody. Cheeky, no. Well, that's it. Look at what you've done now, Hannis. You can't eat that. That's foil. So thank you so much for joining us. A very Merry Christmas. And if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go and get this boy some treats before he eats us out of house and home. Thank you. Bye. Oh, thank you, Aniel. He does look gorgeous. He is the most beautiful little horse ever, along with all of the others. Obviously, they're all equally beautiful. But I'm gonna end this now, get him some treats and get him untacked. But he does look so adorable in his little Christmas costume. He's looking at me so longingly. But goodbye, and thank you for joining, and a very, very Merry Christmas.